first segment this evening, not too much of a good news, actually bad news. Tears flowed in at least 2 parishes over the weekend. Families and their relatives were greeted with the very bad news that they lost loved ones due to violent incidents. One of the incidents occurred in St. David and the other in St. Patrick. Well, our first report comes from Christelina John, who visited the bereft family in St. David.
One man is assisting police with investigation into the stabbing death of 53-year-old Angus Peter Blesdale in St. David. According to reports, police responded to a call just after 9:30 p.m. Friday of a stabbing incident that occurred at a village shop. On arrival, the victim was found at his residence not too far away with a stab wound to the upper left side of his chest. He was immediately transported to a medical practitioner and was pronounced dead. The 2 weekend incidents brings the number of homicides for the year so far to 12. Christelina John, GBN News.
Hours after Blesdale lost his life in St. David, another young man was murdered, this time in the parish of St. Andrew. Rena Pear reports.
The Royal Grenada Police Force today confirmed the death of 28-year-old Kyron Tanish of Gladstone Road, Grenville, St. Andrew, who lost his life on Saturday night after sustaining injuries from a single chop wound to the upper part of his body from an unknown individual. Tanish was just at the entrance of his home when the incident occurred. He was pronounced dead minutes after arriving at the Princess Alice Hospital. His older sister, Jilma Tanish, who was too distorted to appear on camera, said her brother would be greatly missed.
And to me and to everybody who knew him, he was that nice, kind, loving, honest person. Fun to be about, to be around, you know, just easygoing. I mean, as anybody, young person, everybody had a good side and a bad side. But other than that, yeah, he was just nice. And to me, just too nice. So that he'll be greatly missed by not only family members, but by everyone. Like I said, everyone who knew him, everybody.
The sister explains when she got the news of her brother's death, she was in shock, as she was not aware that he had any conflict with anyone.
Trust me, I was shocked, you know, because none of us was expecting that. Just to know, like, he wasn't involved in nothing, not recently, no time I could think about it, and if he had anything, was maybe just like, yeah, since in school days, going to school, you understand? Things come and resolve. So then it was a shock to everybody because nobody wasn't expecting that. Not to say, not because his family members then can't with a covering up nothing, you understand? He was nothing, not no drug related, not no alcohol. He wasn't alcoholic, nothing, you understand?
According to her, they are yet to hear from the police on her brother's death and if any arrest was made. The release issued by the RGPF stated that investigation is ongoing. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
And still with news from the police, but this time one of their own. A policewoman is nursing multiple injuries this evening after being tossed into the air by a motorbike. Hers was the end product of a gathering which left the police scratching their heads. It's as if some people could not wait for a freeing up of sorts. The very first weekend after the curfew was abolished, people converged at one of the hot spots in the north of the island, during which the policewoman was injured. Sherry Ann Blackman-Stephen has that story.
A massive gathering on Batway Beach on Sunday evoked a number of concerns about the police response to events that violates the COVID-19 regulations. People who took the time to enjoy the first weekend curfew-free say they were shocked that on arrival at Batway, they encountered what is described as a carnival-like event. GBN reached out to the community relations of the Royal Grenada Police Force, which issued a statement reminding persons that mass informal gathering, as was on display at Batway Beach at the weekend, is illegal as per COVID-19 regulation. The statement says that persons who have plans of engaging in these informal activities are encouraged to cease and desist from doing so. The police are also reminding persons that the COVID-19 regulations in respect of mandatory wearing of masks and physical distancing are still in effect. In addition, the police says that amplified music in private motor vehicles must be played consistent to that of the Noise Control Act. Meanwhile, a motorcycle rider is in police custody, assisting with investigations into an incident in which an officer on duty was knocked over at Batway Beach in St. Patrick on Sunday. Police say the female officer sustained numerous bodily injuries after being thrown into the air and landing about 6 feet from where she was executing her duties. She is said to be currently on medical leave. Cherry and Blackburn-Stephen, GBN News.
Almost 1 week after government lifted the curfew, allowing full freedom to traverse the state, some people who wanted the curfew lifted now have a change of heart and want the curfew reinstated. Callers to GBN's To The Point program expressed their opinion following 2 homicides and a number of thefts on the weekend.
They need to have the gallows rack. Keep the curfew, leave the curfew as it is, the freedom as it is, and just let the RGPF do what they have to do, without favor and without malice. I don't think we should just stick up the curfew, but I think the law should take its course. People have to learn to behave and learn to respect the law.
Closed down, they're too disrespectful to others' health. Curfew don't stop them bad boys from killing. At the time of the party, where was Mr. Gale and his squad to disperse the fete at Bathway? We want the curfew, especially in Mirabel St. Andrew. Superintendent Cohen said the beaches are open with no restrictions when he should have said no time restrictions, but the protocols must be maintained. Also, Superintendent Cohen is saying that people should not wear masks under their chin, but he is seen in Guava with his mask under his chin.
I'm calling to say, if there is no COVID in Grenada, why is it that people can recreate? I don't have a problem with that because there is no COVID in Grenada.
No to the reinstating of curfew. However, the police should develop new strategies in dealing with the situations during this pandemic. I am neither here nor there with the curfew. With or without it, what our country needs is good discipline, education, and strong leadership. There is no correlation between the incidents and the lifting of curfew. There is need for self-discipline. The laws must be enforced. Bring back the curfew, lockdown if they feel they can do as they please.
The curfew has nothing to do with behavior pattern. The people have to discipline themselves. Nothing to do with curfew and no curfew. Murders have taken place. At one time we had 15 murders just prior to our election.
Curfew have no relation with this chopping and things like that. For me, the curfew, you could leave the curfew till 12.
Curfew would not have prevented the gathering in Batway either. Curfew doesn't have to come back. Let's enforce the different aspects of the Emergency Powers Act. Let the police do their work. The rest of us have to be locked down.
We are paid to learn. Let us pay. We are not, the hope of the government, I'm certain, is not to deprive people of their fundamental rights.
Welcome back. Market vendors have been seeking answers, and today they did have an audience. They met with the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Infrastructure, Ms. Marina Jessamy. She held discussions to explain the government's decision to temporarily close the vendors' market in St. George. We get the details in this dispatch.
GBN has been informed that Monday's meeting is one of 3 to take place with different sections of market vendors. One vendor who spoke to GBN said that they were reminded of the notice issued last week to cease and desist from using the facility for vending and that all their items at the facility should be removed. The ministry's notice states that the St. George's Market is not open for business until further notice to undertake infrastructural work to enhance the ambience of the market and to support compliance with the sanitization requirements of the COVID-19 protocol. The vendor told GBN that the arrangements in place is for vegetable vendors to ply their trade at the National Stadium car park. However, he said there are no arrangements for other vendors, such as those who sell food, clothing, and other items. He said one of the outcomes from Monday's meeting is that government officials disclosed that some operators within the market, such as nail technicians, should not be doing business at the market. Vendors took protest action last week, Thursday morning, calling for the removal of the manager of the market for the one-day notice of the market closure. Government says when the facility is reopened, people must comply with the COVID-19 protocols, which include use of sanitizing solutions as well as face coverings. Some market vendors and a government representative will be tonight's guest on GBN's Beyond the Headlines, beginning at 8:35 to address pressing matters. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
The parliamentary elections constituency offices resumed business on Monday. Education Officer Ferdinand Phillip says they have heard the pleas of people who expressed the need for the voters' registration card and come to realize its importance to the people. We get more in this report.
People who have applied for renewed voter registration identification cards can now collect same as all parliamentary elections constituency offices recommenced operations on Monday.
It's going to be done in 2 tranches. For the persons in the month of February who applied, now we we started the replacement process on the 3rd of February, and we closed our offices on the 13th of March. So all the persons who applied during the month of February, these persons can come to collect their voters' ID as of today. Persons who applied in the month of March, these persons pretty soon, and I believe maybe as early as next week, we would make the announcement encouraging such persons to come and to collect their voters' ID. That's for persons who applied in March.
The ID cards will be valid for a period of 10 years. Civic and Education Officer for the Parliamentary Elections Office, Ferdinand Phillip, during a GIS program, said the interest by Grenadians to have their voter ID cards was demonstrated even more during the COVID-19 lockdown.
So many persons have been calling for that document. Not everybody has a passport. Not everybody has an NIS card and so forth. And somebody indicated to me they wanted that card to present to a foreign entity, and the entity indicated to them that the NIS card would not do. The voter's ID is what, because in their thinking, the voter's ID is a national ID. It is not, however, but in the thinking of several groupings, it is a national ID. And so the importance of it cannot be overemphasized. We noticed, although there was a fluctuation, we were actually registering just under 2,000 persons per week. And some of them more, some offices more so than others. I will say to you, and hats off to the persons in St. John and St. Mark, at some of the smaller constituencies, they really had a very active turnout of persons designed to get their replacement ID.
Philip said the process for new ID cards with the new regulations may take from 3 weeks to 1 month for the most. He's also encouraging people to walk with a passport if possible to make the process quicker. Only the applicant of the ID will be allowed to collect his or her ID with the required receipt. Operations begin at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and according to Philip, COVID-19 protocol will be in full effect. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
And we're moving on now to the labor relations front, where the exchange between the management of Grenlec and the Technical and Allied Workers Union is continuing. As Rena Pear tells us, the sticking point relates to annual workers' vacation.
President of the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union, Andrew Lewis, said during the lockdown period, workers at the Lone Electricity Company were told that they were placed on vacation leave, a matter that was not previously discussed with the union. Lewis says that the action taken by the company was illegal and unethical, and as such, a protest was held last week by the workers along with TAU. This morning, workers were out again at the Dusty Highway branch with their union T-shirts as a sign of solidarity with their union representative, as a letter received by the union from Grenlec was not favorable. Lewis said that after months of discussions, Grenlec has refused to budge on the matter.
It says, additionally, we have given further consideration to our discussions at the meeting this morning and are not able to accede to your demand that team members who did not attend work or who were not working from home during the period April 20th to May 20th should not utilize any of the annual vacation leave. The company has reneged and now gone back to April 20th. So when we thought we were making progress, when we thought that very few more steps to go, the company have said, oh, so you decide that TAU and the workers would determine the industrial destiny I will not listen to the HR department and will complain that, sorry, Ms. Slocum, I don't want to call her Ms. Slocum, I don't want to call her name, yes. We'll call workers in and threaten them, right? And these are workers who are born Grenadians, eh?
In response, Grenlex sent a press release expressing their disappointment with TAU in taking industrial action at this time, further explaining that Grenlex scheduled vacation for team members who were not working from April 20th to May 20th, 2020. This vacation schedule applied to leave carried out from the previous years and up to 50% of the 2020 vacation allocation. It went along to say that the company decided to preserve at least 50% of each team member's 2020 vacation allocation, so team members could request time off later this year. Grenlex said they did not agree with TAU that team members' vacation would not be scheduled during the lockdown period. The company has referred the matter to the Labour Commissioner for resolution. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
And we're taking you to Hollywood now because Grenadian-born Victoria Cross hero Johnson Bihari is in talks with Netflix and Fox Film to produce the biopic. It promises to be an interesting tale, and it comes after The Barefoot Soldier.
Johnson Bihari, who was shot twice in the head and horrifically injured by a grenade while saving ambushed soldiers in Iraq, is in dialogue with Netflix over a film of his life. The Iraq War hero was awarded the Victoria Cross for saving 30 of his comrades while also surviving being shot in the head twice. The father of two faced a troubled start to life, growing up in poverty in Grenada before joining a gang and dealing drugs when he moved to London at the age of 19. He managed to turn his life around after joining the British Army in 2001, and in 2005 he became the first soldier in 18 years to receive Britain's highest honour from the Queen for bravery, the Victoria Cross. Lance Sergeant Bihari, 40, of the Princess of Wales Royal Regiment, told The Sun, a UK tabloid newspaper, the idea is humbling and he doesn't mind which actor plays him as long as it is true to his life. He said he would work with scriptwriters to tell the story for those who didn't come back and for his colleagues with him. He refers to his life as a fairy tale and proved that hard work can turn things around. The biopic would be an adaptation of his book Barefoot Soldier. Bihari was awarded the Victoria Cross, having carried out 2 individual acts of heroism while serving in Iraq in 2004, saving the lives of his platoon. On May 1st, 2004, he was driving a Warrior-tracked armored vehicle which was hit by multiple rocket-propelled grenades. His platoon suffered multiple casualties, and while his head was exposed to fire, Bihari drove the Warrior through the ambush to safety and, still under fire, extracted his wounded comrades. He required brain surgery for his injuries and underwent intense treatment to recover, learning how to walk, talk and eat again. He was still recovering in April 2005 when he was presented the Victoria Cross by Queen Elizabeth at Buckingham Palace. The unwelcome sargassum has returned to the waters of Grenada. The team employed to clean up the invasive weeds at Soubise spoke to GBN's Christina John.
Miles of sargassum spread across the seashores. For this gang of workers, cleaning up sargassum appears a never-ending task. With the movement of the tides, huge amounts of the seaweed accumulate daily. 1 year ago, these workers were employed by the Ministry of Climate Resilience to clean up. Alma Bain is a contractor on the site. She says, although they are not sure what the coming months will bring, the hardest task is during the months of June, July and August, when the largest amounts come in.
Well, right now it's the season for it. It's come heavy right now. When the tide comes, well, it take it, it goes. Sometimes it comes back, it bank up high, and so our job now is to take it off the beach. We throw it on to the top. That's on the land side on the top. Most of the times, farmers come, they take whatever they need, or so they transport, they go with it. then the rest will just die down. Then we throw, when it comes back again, we just go back, we throw up again. So then it's just like an ongoing something. A gang clean from Trenchtown, we go right up to Telescope Beach. So we go up, we come down, up, down.
The collection is usually deposited on a site created for the purpose of dumping. They are a little bit challenged, however, but she says they have the tools to accomplish the job. Bain says farmers often come and take loads of the sargassum seaweed for their farms, which is a great ease for them, as there is less stench to deal with.
Most of the times, it depends on what you have to throw. The throwing out does be a problem sometimes, because getting the road to pass to go and empty out the barrow or something like that, most of the time that does be a problem. But once like it died on over the weekend, then the Monday you could throw again, because it does, when the rain comes, the sun take it died. Well, most of them come on it, you ask them if they say yes, it do a lot of good for them. Because they keep coming. I guess if they wasn't getting result, they wouldn't keep coming back and taking more or something like that. So I guess it does them good. They say you have certain crops it's good for, you know, it does best with certain crops and so forth. But
Christina John, GBN News.
And it's not only in Grenada the problem exists. Several Caribbean islands have a similar problem, and I believe someone caught it click, click, click on the camera, and it's the subject under tonight's GBN ISO microscope.
Tonight's ISO features video footage of sargassum seaweed that stretches as far as the eyes can see in the northeast waters of Antigua. There are similar scenes across other eastern Caribbean islands as the sargassum invades the seas again. Recently, islanders have used the invasive seaweed as a natural fertilizer. You can send in your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health. Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Foliage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Whenever we're faced with difficulties, we find comfort in those we know and trust. This is especially true when a loved one has died.
Welcome to Otway Bailey Funeral Home.
For over 100 years, Otway Bailey Funeral Home has helped families celebrate the lives of their loved ones with compassion and dignity. Our affordability, attention to detail, warm and caring staff has contributed us being the funeral home of choice for official and state funerals. We treat you as we would treat our own family. All of our services are designed to help you get through one of the most personal and challenging stages of life, whether it's planning a funeral, joining our burial society, or pre-arrangements. You can be assured of the Otway Bailey commitment to consistently provide the most caring and professional service possible with the best options and price. So call us 440-2558 or visit our website, otwaybaileyfuneralhome.org.
At Otway Bailey, we offer the perfect tribute any family can afford.
Hello and welcome to the OECS Link.
A conversation is a talk. Informal but informed.
Hello, Dr. Jules.
Hi, how are you?
Between two or more people in which news and ideas are exchanged.
A lot of adjustments have to happen at every level.
Coming to you from around the Eastern Caribbean, join us every week on this station as we build relationships that uplift our region.
And I would encourage persons to go to the OECS Facebook page.
Tell us what's happening in your country and your community.
Find us on all social media platforms.
Email your pictures and videos to media@oecs.int.
The OECS Link is powered by Republic Bank.
The Grenada Food and Nutrition Council remind you to boost your immune system and give yourself a fighting chance against COVID-19. Consume foods that are rich in vitamin C, like fruits and vegetables. For example, oranges, grapefruit, mandarin, lemon, spinach, cabbage, and tomatoes. Vitamin B6 and folic acid that is found in chicken, turkey, fish, grain foods like oats, bread, local provisions, dry beans, and peas. Another immune system booster is vitamin E, found in nuts, corn, sunflower or canola oils, and leafy vegetables like spinach, broccoli, and kale. Iron, zinc, and vitamin D are also important to strengthen your immunity. So try foods like lean meats, eggs, lentils, mackerel, tuna, and jacks. Our local spices, ginger, clove, and turmeric, among others, can help decrease inflammation and support the immune system. Remember to practice safe food handling. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council, reminding you that a strong immune system is one of the best ways to fight COVID-19.
COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a new coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time. It is spread from person to person, mainly through the droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby. These droplets are too heavy to travel far in the air. They only travel approximately 1 meter and quickly settle on surfaces. This is the reason person-to-person spread is happening mainly between close contacts. The exact time that the virus can survive on surfaces is not yet known. So it is wise to clean surfaces regularly, particularly in the vicinity of people infected with COVID-19. Hands touch many surfaces, which can be contaminated with the virus. You should therefore avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, since contaminated hands can transfer the virus from the surface to yourself. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with the bend of your elbow or use a disposable tissue. If a tissue is used, discard it immediately into a closed bin. The most effective way to prevent the spread of the new coronavirus is to clean your hands frequently with an alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. This will eliminate the virus if it is on your hands. Stay healthy and prevent the spread of COVID-19.
We have an important message for all of you, especially if you live in a country that is right now facing the new coronavirus. The pandemic is growing exponentially in many countries. But the Czech Republic is one of the few in Europe that has significantly slowed down the spread of the virus. In this video, we would like to tell you what we did differently, and mainly, we would like to help you to do the same. We are following social distancing and the rules stay at home. But others do that too. We also have strict hygienic procedures. Others do that as well. But the main difference is everyone who has to leave their house has to wear a face mask. Everyone.
I know, they may be told you that masks wouldn't protect you, but there are studies proving that even a homemade mask can be partially protective. Partially. Any protection is essential today. But now the more important thing. Masks fundamentally prevent the transmission from you to others by sneezing, coughing, but also breathing. And many people are the most contagious before they start showing symptoms. So, when we both have a face mask, I protect you, you protect me, and we are both safe.
Based on recent data, we know that population-wide the use of masks is essential for suppression of the outbreak.
According to our professional experience, a simple homemade mask can prevent up to 100% of the spread of potentially infected microdroplets.
The more people use masks, the less virus can be distributed and fewer individuals are exposed.
Just a few days ago, people were laughing at those who wore masks. But some people knew about this positive effect and started to share this information across social media. The message grew fast through artists, influencers, and others. I know, face masks aren't in stores, right? But something incredible happened. People started making homemade masks and giving them to others for free. Many companies, theaters, or even retirement houses changed their buildings into sewing rooms, and thousands of people started to sew masks at home. So we know that face masks work, and it has been repeatedly confirmed by scientists. We know that it is possible in just 3 days to provide face masks for 10 million people in one country. And we know that here we have fundamentally repressed the infection. Please share this knowledge and help us to change as many countries as possible. Take a picture with your face mask on and share it with the hashtag #MasksForAll. It can really save lives. And remember, I protect you, you protect me.
I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way, from birth to graduation, your first job to your home, and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
5 things you need to know about self-isolation. Stay home. If you are told to self-isolate, it means staying at home, not going to work, school, or other public places, and you should not have any visitors. Separate yourself. If you live with others, then you need to stay in a well-ventilated bedroom with the door shut. If you have to share a bathroom, then use it after everyone else. Don't share towels and toiletries, as this may put others at risk. Call ahead. If you develop symptoms such as a fever or cough, then seek advice first by calling the Ministry of Health's hotline at 538-4787 or 458-4787. Please do not show up at a medical center or hospital, as this may put others at risk. Take care with waste. If you test positive, your waste should be double bagged and disposed of separately. Create a buddy system. If you live on your own, you can plan with friends and family to check in with each other and run essential errands if one becomes sick. Once sick, they should leave groceries on the doorstep. Why it's important. COVID-19 causes a mild illness for 4 out of 5 persons. Self-isolating will help protect the older generation and those who may have underlying health problems from getting infected.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. Those of you just joining us, happy to have you. Better late than never. Those of you that stuck with us, thank you guys so much. And let's get right into it. It's Tuesday, so it's going to be Trivia Tuesday here today. Going to ask you some questions, and you're going to do your best to answer it at the top of your head. No Googleations. No Googleations. We're going to use our brain power. We're going to think. Even if you answer the question incorrectly, one, nobody would know who you are. And two, it helps the brain power this early morning. It helps rejuvenate the brain, get the muscles going. So, let's try and do this without the Googleations. Yep. All right. This morning, we're gonna do a trivia on, Grenada is known as the Isle of Spice. So this morning's trivia, we're gonna do herbs and spices and one or two little fruits and sturf. Not stuff, sturf and sturf, to make sure everybody knows about benefits and nicknames and them kind of vibes there. So let's educate each other on what Grenada is known for. Herbs and spices. All right, let's do this. Ooh, big up Tara. Anybody pass on a message to Tara, the governor, yet? Hold on, I would know, I would know. Big up all yourself. All right, let's go. So let us start with we'll start with a fruit this morning. We're going to start with a fruit. So here are some of the things that this fruit can help us with. And let me know if you know what that fruit is, right? It helps lower blood pressure. It is good for the development of bones and teeth, or strengthening of bones and teeth. It helps lower cholesterol. And it can help treat some STDs. What fruit is it? It helps strengthen bones and teeth. It helps lower blood pressure. It helps us lower our cholesterols. And it can be used sometime for patients to treat STDs. What is that fruit? Let us go. 435-2041. That's the landline number. That is also the WhatsApp number. Hit us up on the WhatsApp and let us know what that fruit is. You can also answer the question on the GBN Television Facebook page and the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel. Let's go. Good morning.
Morning.
How you do?
I did. What about you?
I did it. I did twice.
Grapefruit?
Eh?
Grapefruit?
Grapefruit? No, not grapefruit. Try again. All right. Let's go. This fruit, it has... I wonder if you could call it a superfruit. I find I want to call it a superfruit. Mommy, you cannot participate. Don't try to trick me. All right? This fruit helps lower blood pressure. It helps strengthens bones and teeth. It can be used for some time by patients to treat STDs, specifically herpes, and it can help lower cholesterol. Let's go. Good morning.
Morning.
How you do?
Hi there.
All right, what's the answer?
Mommy apple.
Mommy apple?
Yeah.
All right, hold that still. All right, there we go. It's, you know what? I'll call it the superfruit. Hold on, wait. There we go. Back to the phone lines. Let me see what WhatsApp cooking. Good morning.
Soursop.
Soursop? Okay, hold that there still.
Right.
All right. Which fruit is it? Let me see. WhatsApp says banana, guava, soursop, papaya, soursop, lemon, soursop. All right, so let me see what's on the people book. The people YouTube says watermelon. Facebook says papaya. There we go. Good morning. How you do?
Good.
All right, what's the answer?
January.
I didn't hear you.
January.
Who?
Uni.
Oh, uni. Okay, no, not uni. Thank you. And don't get me wrong, by the way, some of the answers that I'm getting can tackle some of the symptoms that I've listed, but not all. All right? So while soursop might be good for the high blood pressure, it's not really used to fix the STD. Understand what I'm saying? So it's not that you're completely wrong, but I'm looking for one fruit that can tackle all of the symptoms that I highlighted. So let me go again. This fruit, I don't believe I almost give all the answer now. This fruit helps lower blood pressure. It strengthens bones and teeth. Can be used for some time by patients to treat herpes and can help lower cholesterol. All right, let's go back to the phone line. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
I'm fine, you know.
All right, you still like you have the answer?
Yeah?
You have the answer?
Yeah.
What's the answer?
Pineapple.
Pineapple?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on to that, they still.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. What do you think it is? What is the... I shouldn't say the one fruit. But what is the fruit that can tackle all these? Somebody else on Facebook says pineapple. Let me go back by WhatsApp. WhatsApp says soursop, lime, apple, tamarind, aka tambran. Tambran, what tamarind? Tambran. Back to the phone line. Good morning.
Good morning,
Hi. How you do?
Not too bad, and you?
And not too bad myself.
Yeah, well, I think it's pomegranate.
It's what?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate. All right, hold on to that, they still. Ooh, let me go. What is the fruit? Hey, look, my tune all here. Big true nut. All right. What is a fruit that can help lower blood pressure, help strengthens bones and teeth, has been used for some time by patients to treat herpes, and can lower cholesterol? Back by the phone lines. Good morning.
Moringa.
Moringa? Okay, hold on to that, they still. Actually, moringa is a herb. Hold on, I tried to remember. I think moringa is a herb. But not, you're incorrect. But it hasn't been known to treat, for instance, the STD. Alright? Alright, so you're not, don't worry. Let me go. What fruit? Oh gosh, I'm excited. I feel like I'm about to drop some education on my listeners and my viewers this morning. I'm coming through with some big facts. Okay, let me give all you a hint. It is, what month are we in? July? It is in season. It is currently in season. Let me go. Back to the phone line. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, how you do?
I'm good.
All right, you have the answer?
Yeah.
All right, what's the answer?
Cherry.
Cherry? Okay, hold on to that, day still.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. This fruit, I can't give all of the answer yet. I'm excited about dropping this piece of knowledge. I'm excited. Okay, let me go. So this fruit, it helps lower blood pressure, helps strengthens bones and teeth. It has been used for some time by patients to treat herpes, can lower cholesterol, and it is currently in season. All right, let me go. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How you do?
Not as well as you, huh?
Are you sure I'm doing good?
Sunday your voice.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll give it a one. What do you think the answer is?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on to that day still. Let's see. Let me go back by YouTube. YouTube says tomato. Somebody else says ginger. Somebody on Facebook says, where I reach Facebook, right. Papaya, pineapple, skin up, cranberry, watermelon. Somebody's on WhatsApp says cranberry, coconut, mangoes, because I tell all it in season, all I feel is mango. Wax apple, cherry, skin up, mango and plum, mango, pomegranate, coconut, mango ripe, mango sweet, I want a penny to buy, sugar apple. Okay, let me see. Final phone call before. Sorry, I get excited. Let me see. Somebody on WhatsApp. WhatsApp says avocado. Somebody else says skin up. Let me go back by YouTube. YouTube says blackberry. Let me go back by Facebook. No new answers on Facebook. All right, let me drop the piece of knowledge they know. This fruit helps lower blood pressure due to the presence of amino acids. It has calcium for strengthening bones and teeth. It is a source of dietary fiber and ferulic acid. It has been known for some time to treat herpes. The fruit is, hold on, wait. There's also things in the fruit that makes it a sleep booster, as it helps in producing the hormone that can affect sleep in humans. The fruit is, some of you had the answer, skin up. Some of you had the answers. Yes, skin up, buy it. Skin up is very beneficial to us, aka guinep, chinette, however you refer to it. It's green on the outside and inside it is flesh. Some people say, oh, Levi, cameraman in GBN, he usually says sugar under the skin. Skin up is very beneficial. Get all your troops. It's in season. Go to road. Them children when only see them passing $1 for skin. Buy it. And thank me later. As I said, thank me later. That reminds me, yesterday somebody dropped a bag of mangoes and a hand of ripe bananas for me yesterday. I don't know who the person is. They just left it and they dropped the bag and they left. But thank you very much. I already lick shot some mangoes. I put the bananas there to finish ripen, and I've shared it with my mama. I've shared it with my co-workers. Big up your whole self on the ones and twos for the mangoes and the fig. Was a lady, so is my sister, and big up your whole self. Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't know, Cali, you know. Ooh, Cali mango, you know. Miss, thank you very much. All right, let me go back into Trivia Tuesday. Let's see another one. So we do a fruit, let's do a spice. This one, y'all might be able to get some of the, y'all might be able to get that one. So let me see how I could arrange the question. All right. No. This one is a herb, not a spice. This herb is known as the king of herbs. What is it? This herb, aka leaf, aka greenery, aka plant, aka the green things. So it's not a fruit, it's not a spice, it's a herb. This herb is known as king of herbs. What is it? Hit me up on the landline, WhatsApp, Facebook, and YouTube, and tell me what you think is known as the king of herbs. And let me tell you why it's known as the king of herbs. Folklore says it is used to ward off evil. It can be used in many things, whether it's to eat, for true knowledge. Hold on. Right, yes, back to what I was saying. It can be used in food. It can be used as a freshener, for lack of a better phrase, and it can tackle many diseases and viruses, aka the king of herbs. What is it? Let me see. Who they on the landline? Nobody on the landline. Let me see if anybody on the YouTube have it yet. Somebody on YouTube. Computer, walk with me here. Walk with me in the dance. Right. Somebody on YouTube says basil. Facebook. Nobody on Facebook yet. Let's see. WhatsApp says garlic, moringa, garlic, bay leaf, basil, garlic. Let me go. Phone lines. Good morning.
Oh yes, good morning.
How you do?
Have a good day.
You too.
Not bad. Garlic.
Garlic. All right. Hold on to that. They still. Garlic is a herb, though. No, I'm seriously asking. What is garlic? That's a serious question. What is garlic? What food group? A vegetable? No. A fruit? No. A herb? What is garlic in truth? That should be part of the trivia. That should be part of the trivia. What food group is garlic? Hold on. That part of the trivia coming up just now. Don't try to trick me. Let me go. Good morning.
Garlic is a bulb. No, it's rosemary.
Say that again, sorry.
Rosemary. But garlic is a bulb.
A bulb. Okay. And so what food group is a bulb?
Well, they have several of them. Onion, garlic, and you have the...
So technically like a vegetable?
Well, it's more or less.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right. You see, I educating only educating me. Thank you, caller. Let's go. But hold on to the answer. They still, I forget. Lost track. Let me go. This herb is known as the king of herbs because of its many uses. What herb is it? Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
I'm all right, Blossom.
All right. What's the answer?
Black spade and rosemary.
Okay. Hold on to that. They still. The king of herbs because of its many uses. Folklore says it is used to ward off evil. It hold on. Right. It can be used in food. It can be used as an air freshener. It can be used for its healing properties. That's the word I was looking for. What is known as the king of herbs? Social media coming there just now. Back to the phone line. Good morning.
Good morning, bay leaf.
Bay leaf? All right, hold on to that. They still. Let's go. What herb is known as the king of herb? Let me go back by YouTube. YouTube says ginseng, basil, mushroom. Somebody tell me, Tevin. Hi, Tevin. It's a vegetable. Yeah, that was same, but it is hard to tell. Like tomato, you'd think tomato is a vegetable, but it's a whole fruit. There we go. Facebook says garlic, mint, black sage, and shadow benny. WhatsApp says, hold on, let me reach on WhatsApp. Right, WhatsApp says garlic or parsley. Somebody says garlic is a herb. Yeah, sure. Basil, rosemary. This one says garlic. I just put it in my money. What are you putting garlic in your money to do? For it to multiply? No wonder my purse empty. I doesn't put garlic in my money. Garlic is a herb. Learn that in agriculture science. Then I know who that person is then. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How you do?
I'm okay.
All right. What is the plant that is known as the herb that is known as the king of herbs?
Garlic.
Garlic. All right. Hold on to that. They still. What is known as? No, but seriously, we're putting them garlic in the money to do? To multiply, but all your money go smell like garlic. What really happening here? Okay, let me go. What plant is known as the king of herbs? Let me see. Back on YouTube. Garlic is a vegetable and the king of herbs is basil. Somebody says frankincense. Let's see what's on Facebook. Time to give all the answer. Facebook says... Where reach? Right. Facebook says cinnamon, cloves, sage. Somebody else says clove is it. Good morning to Willis. Somebody says basil. WhatsApp says cinnamon, aloes. Oh, putting the garlic in the money to keep away evil. All right. Fair enough. Okay. I'll try it. Somebody says, right, basil. Last phone call before I lock it off. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How you do?
Okay.
All right. Which herb is known as the king of herbs?
Shadow benny.
Shadow benny. All right. Hold that day still. Which herb is known as the king of herbs? And the correct answer is, I shouldn't say the correct, but the answer I was looking for is basil. Basil is known as the king of herbs. It is good for digestion. It has skin benefits. It is fights free radical activities. Mommy, you know why I'm giggling? It is also used as an anti-inflammatory. It fights depression. It helps with diabetes management. It supports liver functions. It promotes a healthy gut or a healthy stomach. It heals upset stomachs. Basil is known as the king of herbs because of its many uses. All right, on that note, let's take a break and then we're going to come back inside with some more herbal, some more herb and spicy trivia. Oh, gosh, boss, I'm coming through with it this morning. Stick and stay. This is Good Morning Grenada on Classic GBN Hot 98. We'll be right back.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
We believe this new virus spreads mostly from person to person through respiratory droplets produced when someone who is sick coughs or sneezes. This is similar to how flu and other respiratory illnesses spread. These droplets can land in the mouth or nose of people nearby, or possibly be inhaled into the lungs. Most person-to-person spread happens when people are in close contact. It's also possible that this virus can spread when someone touches a contaminated surface and then touches the mouth, nose, or eyes.
No, that's not how you cross the pedestrian crossing.
Really? One day I just woke up and I saw pedestrian crosswalks on the road. No one really showed me how to use them properly.
Well, this is how it's done. You never cross before doing these things. They might save your life. First, when you get to the crosswalk, you stop. You look left, you look right. If there's a vehicle coming, you put your hand out, making eye contact with the driver, indicating that you want to cross. And only when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, you quickly cross to the other side.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact. Wait for pedestrian to cross to the other side, then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
See it first on GBN. All the stories, from politics to industrial unrest. Tourism.
Light it up. Light it up.
Station to Grenada.
Entertainment. Sports and culture.
Great shot there of Anderson Peters from Grenada, the Commonwealth Games bronze medalist.
See more on GBN, your most credible source for information. Nightly at 7.
Welcome back to Herb and Spicy Trivia Tuesday here on Good Morning Grenada. It's all about the herbs and spices, the Isle of Spice. What better way to celebrate Grenada than a Herb and Spicy Trivia Tuesday? Well, you find here, that's all I'm saying. All right, let's do this. Okay, this next question is, so we've done a fruit, we've done a herb, let's do a spice. According to research, 1 gram, or let's say half a teaspoon of this spice per day has been shown to have beneficial effects on people who have type 2 diabetes. Half a teaspoon of this spice per day has been shown to have beneficial effects on people who have type 2 diabetes. What is that spice? Hit me up and let me know. The landline number is 435-2041. That's also the WhatsApp number. Please, so far we've been going good. Only written messages on the WhatsApp. Pick up all your whole selves this morning, all our WhatsAppers. And you can also answer the question on the GBN Television Facebook page and the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel. What spice? Half a teaspoon of this spice has been shown to have beneficial effects on people with type 2 diabetes. To the phone lines. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
I'm all right. I'm not answering the question, but I just want to make a little correction to what was said before. I think Blossom said tomato is a fruit, and people term it as vegetable. But tomato is a vegetable. There are different types of vegetable. So you have leafy vegetable, you have fruit vegetable. So tomato is a vegetable that is referred to as a fruit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
That's not the information I have, but miss, we will debate that another day. There we go. Back to the question. Half a teaspoon of this spice per day has been shown to be beneficial to people with type 2 diabetes. Back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, all right, thanks. Hold on to that answer there still. Hey, let's go. Let me see what's on YouTube. YouTube says cinnamon, black pepper, cinnamon, ginger or turmeric. Facebookers say saffron and cinnamon. WhatsAppers say, hold on. All right, so WhatsAppers say cinnamon, 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 or saffron, moringa, saffron, cinnamon, 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 cinnamon. Tomato is classified as a tomato and a fruit. Good morning.
Morning, Blossom.
How you do?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
I'm fine, thanks. How are you? Yes.
All right. All right, which fruit? About half a teaspoon of this spice per day, has been shown to have beneficial effects on people with type 2 diabetes. Good morning.
Good morning once again.
All right, what's the answer?
It is cinnamon.
Cinnamon, all right. All right, half a teaspoon of this spice per day has been shown to have beneficial effects on people with type 2 diabetes. Back to the phone line. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
Not bad.
All right, what's the answer?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, all right. Let me see what's on social media. YouTube says cinnamon. Tomato is a fruit. Tomato is a fruit. That's what I've been taught. Tomato is definitely a fruit. That should have been a trivia question. Tomato is a fruit, not a vegetable. Somebody on YouTube says cinnamon. Let's see what's on WhatsApp. WhatsApp says cinnamon. Yes. To the WhatsAppers, I do not necessarily have to open the message to read your answer. I could see it going up in the chats. I don't have to open it. So even if you don't see the two blue ticks, I've read it. So I don't have to open it. Because somebody tell me I don't read the answers. I read it, love. Let me go. Cinnamon. We flew. Somebody coming through with the Spanish. Canela. Canela. I can't get a Spanish accent with it. Let me go. Which spice? About half a teaspoon of this spice per day has been shown to have beneficial effects on people with type 2 diabetes. Let me see if I can close it off. YouTube, Facebook. Any new answers on Facebook? Right, Facebook. Somebody on Facebook says clove. Let me go on WhatsApp. WhatsApp says hold on. Leave me alone, please. Right. So last phone call for this one. Good morning.
Good morning, Sister Blossom.
How you do, Miss Jacob?
I'm fine, Sister Blossom.
All right. What do you think the answer is?
The answer is Guema ambafe, seed on the leaf. Because I know about it. Because I use it already.
What's the name of it? Seed on the leaf?
Guema ambafe, seed on the leaf.
Okay.
That's a very, very, very good to for diabetes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, sweetheart. Look.
All right. Miss Jacob says, oh, seed on the leaf or on the leaf? But the correct answer, most of you had it. About half a teaspoon of cinnamon per day has been shown to have beneficial effects in people with type 2 diabetes. So the answer was cinnamon. And let me see if I can give y'all a last one. I have 5 more minutes. All right. I reach back in the dilemma of trying to remember if this is no, that's not that's a root crop, ain't it? You know what? Let me leave that one alone because I don't want more problems in the dance. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm coming through the one now. Okay. Which spice has the power to protect against crocodiles? Which spice has the power to protect against crocodiles? We don't have crocodiles here, but you never know where you'll end up next week when the place open and we start to fly like it going out of style. You never know where you'll end up. So I'm giving it a heads up so you'll walk with this in a suitcase. Which spice has the power to protect against crocodiles? Let me go. Let's see. Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, the landline. That's how you can answer this morning. Just close. Really, Blossom? Who does that? All right, let's try this again. Which spice has the power to protect against crocodiles? I think I just had it right. Let me go. Landline. Which spice? Let me go. Good morning. Hello.
Morning, Blossom.
Oh, what the answer is?
Clove.
Clove, all right. Hold on to that still. Which spice has the power to protect against crocodiles? Let me see what's on YouTube. YouTube says... Okay, no YouTube answers. Let me see what's on Facebook. That was same as Batson. I know I look crazy. Facebook says ginger. Somebody on WhatsApp says clove. Hold on, where was I, boy? Right. Somebody says clove. Back to the landline. Which spice has the power to protect against crocodiles? Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
Good enough.
All right. What's the answer?
Blossom, I want to commend you. That's the best program you have ever done in your life.
Thank you.
And you educate a lot of people. Even me, you educate.
Thank you very much. That's the aim this morning. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the aim, for a little education. Which spice has the power to protect against crocodiles? Back by the phone lines. Good morning. That person panic, man. No, don't panic. Don't panic. Which spice has the power to protect against crocodiles? No answers on YouTube. Let me see what's on Facebook. Facebook says black pepper. WhatsApp says... Somebody says it's called Don't Go Into the Water. Where did they? The name of the spice is Don't Go in the Water. Where did they? So the person writes it, not me. Let me see. What spice has the power to protect against crocodiles? Somebody says black pepper, clove, because I just watered off a crocodile the other day with it. Lies. Let's see. Glad Miss Batson. Last caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
Well, anyway, greetings. I don't have the answer, Blossom, but your program is very educational. But what I would like to ask you to do, to have a program a day on African history.
African history. Well,
we are talking about, I ain't talking about history 2,000 years ago, you know. I'm talking about history 6,000 years, 10,000 years ago, because our history go back to even 50-something thousand years ago.
Okay, well, maybe that might be the next trivia.
Right?
If I get enough questions.
Hidden black history.
Right? Okay, I'm taking notes. All right, thank you.
We're blessed, and you have a good day.
You too. Taking notes. Thank you very much, caller. Which spice, all right, time to cut. Which spice has the power to protect against crocodiles? Let me double check the social media to see if there are any updated answers. Black pepper, turmeric. More people saying tomatoes are fruits. That's what I was saying. I know I wasn't completely crazy. The correct answer is... turmeric or turmeric as you call it, which is the yellow thingy that gives curry the flavor, aka the most important ingredient in oil dung, in a proper oil dung. Turmeric. Let me see if I could pronounce the scientific term. Crocus sativus. I hope that is it. Crocus sativus, aka lies, Blossom. Curcuma longa is turmeric. Curcuma longa. That's the scientific term for turmeric, which is the spice that can be used to protect against crocodiles. Same time, same place next Tuesday, God willing. Trivia Tuesday is a little bit of education coupled with a little bit of fun. Definitely makes for a very good time right here on Good Morning Grenada. Let's get ready to join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast. Thank you guys so much for participating. Join me again next time for Trivia Tuesdays. Have yourselves a very blessed day. Stay safe, protect yourselves, and let's continue to show gratitude. Bye-bye.